Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here. This next video is going to be towards Bruce, aka Stiggy, aka Spanking the Monkey, or whatever he has decided to call himself this time. Bruce, there's a couple of things that I want to talk to you about, and I really want to get them off my chest. So I'm not going to spend too much time on everything. I just want to, give a brief statement on why I disagree with you on a lot of things. And by the end of the video, let me know what you think in the comment section down below or PM me or whatever the case might be. But anyway, with that said, I noticed in previous videos that you were complaining a lot about how individuals would come to your page and really give you a hard time, so to speak. Really call you names and bully you like you say, And it got me thinking. And I come up with an answer on that. And I think the whole issue is interaction, and what I mean by that is the fact that I've seen you in previous discussions and debates, whatever you want to call them, and I've seen you talk over people, basically. I've seen you, really call people names and say all kinds of hateful things towards them because they disagree with you on something, And personally, to me, I think that's wrong, And I hope you realize that when you act this way towards people, if you have this type of aggressive attitude towards people, you are going to get a negative reaction. And a lot of these people that go to your channel with a hostile attitude, I can't blame them for having that, because the way you approach these individuals in a discussion. And that's something that I wanted to bring to your attention. If you really improve on this issue, I think in many ways that it would get a lot better. But, right now I don't see it. I see you talking to people the way you want to talk to them. I see you calling people whores. I see you calling people this and that, And I don't see any signs of you changing anywhere, And we as atheists have a right to defend ourselves. So you can expect to have people go to your channel and have this negative attitude about you because you have a negative attitude towards them. And that's something that I want to share with you because I feel that it is important for you to know that if you change your actions towards another individual, they might change theirs. That's just something to ponder about, I wanted to suggest that to you. There's another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. And to be honest with you, when I heard you speak about these things in your past videos, I became offended a little bit, And here's why. In past videos that you have made, you mentioned that atheism is evil for society, that we don't produce anything positive in society, that we have this big negative impact, so to speak. We are these horrible people, we are these crooked people, and we do a lot of horrible things to others, when simply, that is not the case. And I, like I said, became offended when I heard these things come from your mouth. You see, we do a lot of good things. We're out there helping the homeless. We're out there helping society. We're out there, donating our time and money to better a lot of people in their situations. That's our goal. And I'm sorry that you cannot see past your own ignorance to actually see what we're doing. You want to continue with your hatred and your smart remarks and your screaming and your yelling. And because of that, you will never, ever see what we are capable of doing. You'll never see what we are doing in society for people to have a happier life. You'll never see it because of the way you're acting. And that's something that I have a problem with. It really is. Because we're not terrible people like you say we are. And there are a lot of theists like you that say we are terrible people. That we don't have morals. That we, like to do these horrible things to you Christians, so on and so forth. That is simply not the case. And like I said, we have a right to defend ourselves. And we will defend ourselves when the need arises. We are wonderful people. We really enjoy life. And we really respect life for what it is. That's why we hold life close to us, and it's really, really valuable to us, you know. And we enjoy helping others. We enjoy, making people happy in society. We enjoy doing all these wonderful things. So when you say that we atheists are horrible, you are completely wrong, you know. And you need to correct yourself on that, because that's an observation of yours that is totally incorrect and it should not be there in the first place. But if you want to talk about something that's really bad, let's talk about something that's really bad. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but I'm not sure, but are you familiar with the James Webb Telescope project? It was a successor to the Hubble Space Telescope that is currently in space. And NASA was, going to build this, telescope and was going to send it into space. Well, from what I understand, that NASA's budget, got downsized and they had to let a lot of people go, so to speak. And therefore they had to scrap this plan, I guess, from what I understand. And the problem with this whole situation is the fact that, I think that it's the fact that this government in this country is run by a theocracy. And that's the problem. Theists run this country. They don't know how to make the right decisions. They run across this country making all of these bad decisions. And for example, they right away think that it is necessary to spend billions and billions of dollars on two wars that didn't need to happen in the first place. They could have used this money in a more positive way, like say for instance, giving it to NASA so that way they can continue with their experiments and send the new telescope up into space. So that way we can get the information that we deserve to have. But no, theists didn't want to have it that way. They held their fists up high with all of this money going into another country and doing what they did over there. That is one problem. Okay. You get theists in this country that, don't want us again, to succeed in life. They want to inject religion in the schools. And they know it's against the law. Treaty of Tripoli, Article 11. But these theocrats want to find these loopholes. They want to create these laws that create these loopholes so they can directly, inject their teachings, so on and so forth, into the classroom with these children. And that within itself, starts another problem. All these religious kids are going to bully other kids that are not religious. All these kids are going to go home crying to their parents because they can't have a good day at school because they are too worried about other kids wanting to beat them up because they say that there's no God. Can you honestly see the problem there? There is a problem there. And the sooner that it is recognized, the better. Because I only see problems like this increasing as time goes on and on and on and on. It is only going to get worse. And the sooner you realize that, the better. Because it's religions that want to keep, wives into the kitchen barefoot and pregnant, basically. Women, don't have the right to have any kind of position of authority. Women are to remain silent. Totally degrades women, totally devalues women to the point where they are nothing. And you can refuse this, you can say I'm taking it out of context all you want, but the truth is the truth, whether you like it or not. The main thing that I have a problem with in society today when it comes to your position is the fact that it wants to suppress a lot of individuals and their free thinking. It wants to shackles their mind, if you will. It doesn't want the mind to think. It only wants to tell the mind what to think, not how to think. Now, personally, I think that is wrong because society is not going to be able to develop any better. And I'm sorry you cannot see that. Religion is the problem. It's because of religion that it drives people to do horrible things to their children. And what I mean by that is the fact that children get sick, and instead of taking them to the doctor, these parents would rather take them to a church and pray over them. When in all actuality, that is not the case. The child ends up dying. And this has happened on more than one occasion. It's because of religion that has people doing these horrible things to their children. It's because of religion that has individuals doing horrible things in general to others that do not deserve to be subjected to this kind of treatment whatsoever. You and individuals like you have no respect for human life. Humanity is precious. We deserve to have all the good and wonderful things in life. And we should not, be locked away and told that we are worthless from birth, basically. Because that's what your Bible teaches. And I think that's a problem. We are a wonderful species. And we have a right to enjoy our lives to the fullest. Because that's all we have is one life. I do not sit here and live for a reward at the end. My reward is life right now. That's our reward. Celebrating life with the ones that we love. Really enjoy every breath that we take and all the precious moments that we share with each other in society. That means something. And that's something that, isn't compatible with religion, because religion doesn't want to have a civilized society. It just wants to have a theocracy where there's no other individuals in the same vicinity that think the opposite. It just wants to have individuals that think the same way. You want to single us out. Hell, you and people like you want us atheists to move out of this country, despite the fact that it is our home too. We have a right to this place just as much as you do. You just don't like the fact that, again, we come to a different conclusion about a lot of things. And the sooner that, theists and religion realize the problems that they are causing are harmful to society, the better off it would be, because then maybe, in all actuality, they would actually, develop something that would, be a little bit more better for society as far as human interaction is concerned. Because, I think that it would be a lot better if you and people like you would come up to a conversation and actually want to have a conversation without jumping to generalizations and ad hom attacks and all this hatred and nonsense. Because I think we have a right to enjoy life, and we really have a right to, see life and experience it and live it. Religion doesn't want that to happen. I think that is the problem. And these are just a few of the things that I wanted to mention. I'm going to leave some relevant links in the description, for you to take a look at. If you want to take a look at them, fine. If you don't, that's fine. But I wanted to, really point out some of the problems that religion does cause in society. And I have a bunch of information regarding this. And I'm going to put some in the description, like I said, so that you can really look at it and really analyze it and see what people are actually going through and see the problems that religion is causing. But that's all I wanted to say about the subject. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. This, again, was something that I wanted to get off my chest. This is the second episode of Sit Down and Listen. I'm going to be having other episodes in the near future. I had problems with this camera, and I was trying to fix it all night because I wanted to get a couple of videos out, actually. And I'm probably going to get another one made here shortly, so that way I can have a couple, under my belt. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I apologize for making a late video. Um, like I said, feel free to leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. And if you guys want to, all the relevant links will be provided in the description. Um, till next time, I'm out. And remember, if you can't be good at it.